Good evening, America, and welcome to another episode of the Conservative Viewpoint, where we defend freedom one episode at a time. I'm your host, Charlie, the country conservative. Tonight, we are diving into the web of deceit spun by none other than Kamala Harris. From misleading statements to outright fabrication or lies, it's time to shine a light on the truth and hold our leaders accountable. In recent months, we've seen a pattern of misinformation that not only undermines public trust, but also threatens the very foundation of our democracy. Whether it's about policy decisions, public health, or economic strategies, the narrative has been twisted to fit a particular agenda. But here, we believe in transparency and honesty. We'll dissect these falsehoods, provide you with facts, and empower you to make an informed decision. It's crucial to remember that a well-formed electorate is the cornerstone of a functioning democracy. As we peel back the layers of deception, we'll also explore the broader implications of such dishonesty on our political landscape. How does this affect our international standing? And what does it mean for our domestic policies? And most importantly, how can we as citizens demand better from our leaders? So buckle up, because we're about to expose the lies and set the record straight. This is the Conservative Viewpoint, and we're just getting started. Stay tuned for a night of truth-telling and accountability. This is the Conservative Viewpoint, and the show starts now. Hi, everyone. What's going on? It's Friday, right, guys? The weekend, I hope, for all of you. Jerry, what's going on? Cecil, Lee, what's happening? Mark, what's going on, man? Hello, China. Yeah. Sean, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's looking like a good map right there, Jerry. I like that one. It's going down through here. Pat. Hi, Pat. John. And Dennis, what's going on, guys? It is Friday. I hope you guys have the weekend off. After we're done here, I'm shutting my damn computer all the way off. Hey, Gregory, what's going on, man? And I'm not turning it on until maybe Sunday. And unless I have to make a shirt or something, I'm not turning it on. I'm going to shut it off, give it a break. Hi, Joan. How are you, Joan? Yeah, I'm just going to shut this all down. I'm not doing a damn thing. I'm tired today. I've been looking at too much stuff. And stuff that just pisses me off every time I see it coming from the Democrats, the liberals, all of them. The only thing that makes me laugh is lefties losing it. And sometimes that don't even do it, because they're too damn stupid to realize they're idiots. And the stuff they do make them look like morons, especially the people that are sitting there clapping for the dunce Kamala Harris. And we've got so much with that stuff going on today. And I've got some stuff that Vic showed, and I'm going to show it too, because I have my opinion on some of this stuff that went on. I did add some more videos, just not as many as the other night. I did add 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 4 videos that I want to show you before we get started with everything. But okay, guys, I'm going to do this right off the bat. Now, only a couple more people got their names in for a weekly drawing, and tonight is the weekly drawing. Here is my hat. And there's if you can see the papers in there, that's the papers. Then this one, you still have time. If you want in for the other week's drawings, that's fine. But for tonight, you don't have a chance. I told you guys for a couple days now. Email me your name, message me, whatever, if you want in for a weekly drawing on different stuff. Well, these 2 drawings, this tonight and next week, will be for one of the coins, the political flip coins that I got from the Trump Butler rally. straight from there. So, okay, guys, here we go. I'm going to check it right now. We're going to check to see who wins the first coin. And this name does not go back in. So here we go. We got Billy Bob. I'll be darned. Look at that. All right. So Billy Bob, congratulations. And we'll get a chance for next week. So you guys want your name in, get it to me. Conservative Viewpoint at yahoo.com if you want a chance in to win these cups. So we'll go with this. And all right. Let me get these back on now so I can see what the heck I'm doing. And they're dirty as hell. So everybody doing good tonight, right? I missed anybody going down through there. Hey, Tammy. Hi, Tammy. I almost missed Tammy there. Hey, Vic. Everybody enjoy your show? I did. Y'all enjoy it. I sit there on my phone. But everything played good, Vic. Rumble played good. And X played good once I got onto my computer. For some reason, it wouldn't play on my phone. But both of them played great, so you're in good shape. Marianne. Hi, Marianne. Making sure I don't miss anybody. I got Pat. And I got Tammy. So here we go. All right. Now we're going to start off with the racist pig that Vic showed. And that's Obama about lecturing black men who vote for Trump over Harris. Now, I didn't know we were color coding votes now. But this man is a racist pig. He has started the worst racial divide ever since his first year in office. And I'm a dumbass for voting for him. That's first year. His first year. Sure to hell didn't vote for a second year. So I'm going to play this. Now, you know what? Scratch that. I'm going to play something to make you laugh first. And wait until you see this moron. I'm going to play her first. And then we'll hit the racist pig Obama. Take a look.
So the importance of community banks is they are, as they are called, they're in the community.
Community banks. It almost speaks for itself. Community banks. Because community banks are self-defined. They are situated in the community because we know community banks are in the community. Community banks are in the community. When we talk about the children of the community, they are the children of the community.
How can anyone listen to this kind of stuff and vote for this twit? Oh my God. The community banks in the community. Well, no shit. How much more stupidity do you have to see before you wake the hell up and see she's not worth for Renee? What's going on, Renee? I hope that made you laugh, Renee, because she's an idiot. Kamala is imploding and she is too woke and radical. There's even some reporters suddenly brave enough to ask probing questions. That's for sure. That is why, hence the title of the show. Harris's campaign is in shambles and they are running out of money. Now they're begging people to donate more money. Right, Marianne. So they are imploding. They don't talk to Wall's campaign, and we'll get into that here after a bit. But they don't talk to them. They don't agree on anything. This is a sham. And people did show, and I don't even know if I got that one. They showed that she's an idiot. I mean, people were, hey, Chad, that's not funny. That's disgusting. Yeah. To know people actually going to vote for that. But they showed that people were pissed off because she got this nomination without earning one vote from the public. American public, not these illegals. And we're going to get into that here in a little bit too. But yeah, not one vote, but she got it. And I didn't download the video. It's pretty long. And I've got another one, but I'm only going to show part of it, which is I'm at my limit on it because they only allow you 10 minutes. This thing is 9:59. Oh, yeah. But now let's take a look. Let's get that twit off my screen. And let's take the racist pig and what he's talking about you got to color code who you're voting for now. Take a listen.
Is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
You see that now? You got to be black, and you have to vote for a black person. So you see what I'm talking about as far as the racist pig that he is? You know what? You know that's no different than Joe Biden, right? You guys remember this?
I will. It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
The comment.
They're going to put you all back in chains.
Don't you just love this racial divide that these two have done? Biden is a racist from way back, especially, and I couldn't get the video done right, about he didn't want his kids on the same bus as black people. But then he's telling people that if you don't vote for him, you're not black. Why should people vote for a racist pig? That makes no sense whatsoever. Now we got Obama rooting for Kamala Harris, which, hell, I don't even think she is black. But she pretends to be. She pretends to be whatever she wants to be in front of whoever she's in front of. And we keep saying that. And I don't give a shit if you idiot liberals want to call me racist. I'll wear that badge with honor because she doesn't know. She makes up everything that she does. She lies about everything she does. And you idiots believe her. So wear that badge of honor, you morons. William who? William Lockett's in the house. All right, William. I didn't even see that. You snuck in there right there. I would, but I don't drink. Well, you can't do that then, Renee. Drown yourself in NyQuil. That's the best stuff, man. Just take that twig, shove that right up there. That's what I do. I just chug down a bottle of NyQuil. I'm in good shape. Those who live in a community should bank in a community bank so that the community keeps their money inside the community and the community can commute to the community building where the community bank is situated. I think he got a point right there, don't you? Kamala Harris could have never said it better herself. She'd have screwed that one up, Dennis. But that was good, Dennis. Alan? Is Alan in? Yep, there's Alan. Hi, Alan. What's happening, man? Do you know of any establishments that used to be used for rehabilitation in this constitutional republic that closed the doors years ago, and now we are in a never-ending horrible situation? Well, if you're talking about mental, yeah. Good morning, sir. Have you accepted Kamala Harris as your Lord and Savior? That's funny, Jerry. Hell with NyQuil, Southern Comfort. Well, she don't drink. But if you take, she isn't black. Candace Owen interviewed her camel toes grandfather and told all. Exactly, Renee. She decides what she wants to be, whatever she wants to be it. And them stupid accents of hers. And people don't see this. This is what I'm getting at, guys. We're, 23 days away from the election, and these idiots are clapping for her. And she doesn't say anything. So who's the most stupid here? I was getting ready to say stupidest, but oh my God, that would have been bad. But you can't ask for any more stupid than that. And now you got a racist pig that's telling you if you're black, you have to vote black. You're not allowed to vote for a white person. So where is the racism coming from? Ta-da! Let's get that pig off my screen. I can't stand him or his husband. All right, what's next on the agenda? Okay, guys, this one, Trump was supposed to talk about it tonight on his Colorado rally. He announces an Operation Aurora to deport illegal Venezuelan gangs. Now, this is a law from back in 1789, I believe. Let me find it here real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. I will find it here in a second. It was right there when I looked it up earlier. I was reading through this, and this is like centuries old. I mean, but it's actually, I mean, it's still on the book. So it's, damn it. Oh no, 1798. The gang member removal program will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to target and dismantle every illegal migrant criminal network operating on American soil. That is perfect. Can I still drive the bus, Mr. President? Give me the bus. Damn it, I'll say that every time. Give me the bus. I want air cushion seat so I can drive these assholes the hell out of our country. All right. Now, if you don't believe that the Democrats are fighting for votes from illegals, here's another lawsuit just came through. DOJ sues Virginia over removing non-citizens from voter roll ahead of November election. What's that make now, guys? 4, 5? That this DOJ is suing to let illegals, criminals vote in our election, an American election. How much more do we have to put up with to remind these people that it is American citizens are the only ones allowed to vote in our elections? But they're suing again. So how much more do we have to show you idiots that they're fixing elections? So if you vote for a Democrat, you are the trouble. You are the problem with this country. And you need to go the fuck out of here too. Exactly, Vic. Fuck that DOJ. The corrupt son of a bitches that they are. Exactly, Gregory. They closed all the mental institutions. And what did they bring in? Joe Biden. That proves we need mental health right there. Him alone. All right, let's keep going here. These are some of the things that I did not get videos on. These are just some of the things that popped up throughout the day. Now, top Republicans demand answers as billions in FEMA relief are still going to COVID. What the hell? It's been over for what now? A couple years? But they're still pushing out. What does it see? Chip Roy claims that more than $1 billion in FEMA funds have went to California for COVID relief. What the hell? Where the hell? Why do they need COVID relief? This is a money laundering operation, people. If you cannot see that, okay, I can say it as many times as I want, but you guys should already know that you're stupid. They have used the pharmaceutical system to allow individuals who should not be amongst us. Yep, exactly, Gregory. Because they cannot win without cheating. Right on the head there, Jerry. Yep, the government is tyrannical now, guys. You can't find it any more tyrannical than what they are now. And what Dan Bongino and everybody's been saying, that if a Democrat gets back in here, you can guarantee they're going to be targeting all of us. Oh, most definitely. This is what they'll do. You know, I'm not going down without a fight, so we must reestablish the establishment to provide civility, to protect the people among us. Right, Greg? Can't agree with that any more than ever. Oh, yeah. Masks are mandated until spring in California. Holy shit, Mark. That's nuts. Oh, my God. I can't believe that. Nope, I already did this one. I had 2 articles of that, obviously. And now, here's another thing that they're trying to fix. This come out again. Where's the $8 billion that FEMA obtained right now? Exactly, Greg. They've been mismanaging the money, and this is all money laundering operation. It's all it is, just like Ukraine, because they were wanting to stop the Ukraine war stuff because Trump's trying to stop it. So they got to figure out another way to get their money. But guess what? The top Democrats, including election denier Jamie Raskin, won't commit to certifying a Trump victory. Here you go, stealing an election. We've heard it before. Now they're still saying it. So guess where the election is going to be stolen at, guys? There's going to be problems. I'm telling you, you guys better keep your head on a swivel because it's going to get ugly here in 23 days. Double-barrel hurricane crisis exposes FEMA's chronic leadership problem and staffing problems. This is what we're talking about with all the money and everything. Where's it going? They're blowing money and they're already out of money. They've spent in 8 days, they blew their whole total budget. Where? They're not helping anybody. People are getting turned down for that $750 cash, which I like that video that Vic played at exactly $750 tonight. You guys didn't watch that show, go watch it. The Rebel Chick with the Cause, Violent Vixen 29 on Wimpkin, Rumble, and X. You can go replay it. It was a great show. All right, guys, here we're going to keep rolling on here. Where am I at as far as my... You Ain't Black? I played that one. Okay, we're going to play this video real quick for you guys, and I'm only going to play a couple minutes. But this is something that you definitely got to see. And I'm telling you, it goes on for 10 minutes, but I can't play the whole 10 minutes. Too long. Take a look at this.
You can run the best campaign. You can even become the nominee. And you can have the election stolen from you.
How can you win with Russian interference, though?
That's a
That's
real
what I'm
thing.
scared about in 2020.
But rightly.
Because I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win. So how do you fight against that in 2020?
You are absolutely right.
He's an illegitimate president in my mind.
Would you be my vice presidential candidate? Folks, look, I absolutely agree.
Trump didn't actually win the election in 2016. He lost the election, and he was put into office because the Russians interfered.
Trump knows he's an illegitimate president.
The president-elect, although legally elected, is not legitimate.
I don't see this president-elect as a legitimate president.
You said you believe that Russia's interference altered the outcome of the election.
I do. We have a president who, if in fact it is proven, has been assisted by the Russians and may in fact not be a legitimate president.
The one thing that Trump is fearful of when it comes to his being president is that finally we will see how illegitimate his victory actually was.
I have an objection.
I object to the 15 votes.
And it goes on and on and on. This is okay, though. But now they can sit there and they can tell you they're not going to certify his election and their elections were all rigged and everything. And we already been proven that Trump's presidency was legitimate. And why aren't those people sitting in prison right now? This is what we're fighting for, guys. We've got to win this election. Insurrectionists. Exactly, Lee. They have deep pockets, right? It's not their pockets they're going to need to save. It's their asses. Betadine for Providine with Oleo just in case you're exposed to bioweapons. Spray the noses. Garble with the deactivated most pathogens. Okay there, Dennis. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I'm the only one who isn't familiar with him. No, me either, Pat. I'm glad you asked that question. Ask her is the stupidest thought pertaining Hillary now. I felt to kill a 9-year-old child. Exactly. Every one of them are pieces of shit garbage. And we've got to do something. We've got to get these people out of power. No matter what, it's got to happen. So, I mean, like I said, and it goes on for 10 minutes. So you imagine how many times they've denied the elections and saying they were stolen from them, but nothing ever happens to them. That's got to change. All right, FEMA's bad leaders. I think I already went over that one. And now, get this. Trump rejects another debate with Kamala Harris. And I don't blame him a bit because of the last 2 debates that he has went on, how they were fixed and rigged. So he denied, and I don't blame him. But guess what? CNN gave him an ultimatum. Either debate or, oh yeah, they didn't say anything else. but they're saying this is your last chance. No, it's not. He's proven what he can do. She is the one that hasn't proven anything. Every time she goes on an interview, it's fixed and rigged and edited. That's election interference. Is what's got to stop. All right, here. And I showed all this morning. Trump says that he wants all broadcast licenses rebid. And I think he should, because he wants CN or CBS and their business license revoked, kick them off the air because of them editing and interfering in this election coming up. And I believe it should. And I think this is what about this. So take a look.
Donald Trump has taken the extraordinary step of calling for CBS's broadcast license to be revoked after 60 Minutes edited part of a Kamala Harris interview that aired earlier this week. The program was blasted on social media after clips from 2 versions of the same interview were released, one showing a Kamala Harris word salad and the other showing a clean and polished version which went to air during the 60 Minutes program.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We're not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
Donald Trump slammed the edit, saying on X, a giant fake news scam by CBS and 60 Minutes. Her real answer was crazy or dumb, so they actually replaced it with another answer in order to save her or at least make her look better. A fake news scam, which is totally illegal. Take away the CBS license, election interference, she's a moron, and the fake news media want to hide that fact. An unprecedented scandal. The Dems got them to do this and should be forced to concede the election. Wow.
She is a moron. You can't get any more stupid than this woman. She can't think for herself. She has to have somebody think for her. She's never had a job. She can't even prove that she worked at McDonald's. So, I mean, you're going to get liar after liar after liar. I mean, you got Joe Biden. It's a king of liars. And we're going to move on to this liar and Walz. Walz is a big liar. Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. Now we're going to look at her as she was being briefed over the devastation of the southern states with these hurricanes and stuff. And she's not worried about that. She's worried about talking to her people off screen. Take a look.
We really got to watch those areas and those communities. So it takes quite a while for that water to drain.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Ken, I have a question for you. You mentioned words matter, and I know there's a lot of media following this briefing.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Ken, I have a question for you. You mentioned words matter, and I know there's a lot of media following this briefing.
We really got to watch those areas and those communities. So
look where her eyes are focused at.
Thank you very much.
She's not paying attention to that woman at all. She probably doesn't even know one part of what that woman was saying to her. She wasn't paying attention to her at all and saying she's been briefed. Well, What was she briefed on? I'll bet she can't answer that question because she was more worried about talking to whoever the hell was sitting off screen than she was paying attention of people dying. She was more worried about opening a beer up with that moron on late night than she is the people that were dying and devastated by these hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff. Oh my God. Oh my. Okay. I cannot stand the government at all. The battleground Democrats warn traditional voting bloc being split in 2024. And you know what they're talking about? The Jews. The Jews aren't voting for Kamala Harris because why? Because they're backing raghead Muslims to get the votes. They're backing Palestinian terrorists, Gaza terrorists, Hamas terrorists, instead of the Jewish people, because they hate Jews also, along with us, and they hate Israel. And I don't even know how many more times I got to show stuff that prove to people that they hate you. Oh, yeah, Colbert. I couldn't remember his damn name, Lee. Thank you. I'm buffering. Why would I buffer? I don't want to buffer, Pat. But okay. But yeah, this is what they're doing on top of everything else. And this one is Trump. Oh, yeah. This is about Kamala being bad for the Jews. Take a listen.
That Kamala is in favor of not giving Israel weapons? Yeah, that's what I hear. Look, she's been very, very bad to Israel, and she's been very bad to Jewish people. And I say it, if anybody I know is Jewish and they would vote for Kamala over me, they should have their head examined. If you think about it, I gave them Golan Heights. I gave them the capital of Israel, Jerusalem. I even built the embassy. I gave them no Iran deal. The problem is they didn't do anything with it. But we would have gotten along with Iran. I was looking forward to it. I was fine with Iran. You know, we hit them a couple of times pretty hard. But we would have been fine with Iran. But I terminated that deal.
There's a real president to do what it takes to protect us, unlike what we have in there right now. And we got to keep telling people this over and over again, and I'm going to keep doing it all the way up till November 5th. 23 days, guys. I want you guys to take a nap. Tammy, Pat, you guys got to take a nap and join us till as long as you guys can on Election Day. We're going to be right here. We are going to be watching everything. I'll have stuff on here. I'll have it on we'll do a screen share and we'll be watching it on here. We're going to watch this as long as we can stay awake and watch it because you know something's going to happen. What a minute. What's happening, man? So I haven't had any issues so far. Okay. All right, let's move on. Here we go. Now, this is a the Harris campaign quickly wades in after Walz says Electoral College needs to go. Oh, yeah. Let me get rid of this real quick and take a look at this.
Tim Walz is breaking from the Harris campaign and calling for the Electoral College to be abolished. The Minnesota governor made the comments Tuesday night at a fundraiser hosted at California Governor Gavin Newsom's home in Sacramento, saying, quote, "The Electoral College needs to go. We need a national popular vote. But that's not the world we live in." The Harris camp swiftly clarified its stance, stating that getting rid of the Electoral College is not a position the campaign supports.
Republicans and Trump officials rapidly adopted those comments in their messaging. They accused Walz of trying to rig the election. Trump's campaign writing on X, "Why does Tampon Tim hate the Constitution so much? He hates the First Amendment. He hates the Supreme Court. He hates the Electoral College. He sure loves communist China."
Does anyone not see a problem with this? They don't agree on policies whatsoever. He wants the Electoral College destroyed, and now she says she wants to keep it, but they don't talk to each other. Now they're playing walk back like they've done with Biden these past 4 years. They have to walk back everything that he says. But she picked a moron. Well, it took a moron to pick a moron. So, I mean, they're a perfect match for each other. But this is what you're getting, that nobody talks to each other. And all it's going to get done is destroying this country even more than what it is already. He's thinking he's going to be in charge. Yeah, right. Keyword, she says. Right. One of many. You got that right. But this is the kind of stuff we're looking at, guys, and it's unreal because here's another one from her back in the day. Harris calls illegal immigrant her program, okay? This was back when she was DA. Now, she made it so the illegals would not be arrested. But, oh, sorry, they arrested somebody for assaulting a woman, and it was a glitch that he went to jail. A glitch. He assaulted a woman. They arrested him for committing a crime, and she said it was a glitch. He should have never been arrested. This is the kind of stuff that we're putting up with. Why do you think the border is open? Why do you think we have a bloodbath border crisis on our hand? Because of an idiot like her. We have got to stop this, guys. 23 days, more and more. We've got to stop this. Let me see if Nope, we're going to take a break right now, and we are going to hit with lefties losing it.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. President Obama is the ex-president. And Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps loose and for the...
I think we need a little bit of light relief at this moment, and I've got a comic here who is just brilliant in nailing the far left's insane suicidal support for Hamas terrorists.
I think it's a little ironic that the people who seem to be defending Hamas online are also the ones they'd be most likely to kill. Oh, no, I'm sure the Islamic terrorists would love you, queer intellectual feminist. We're freedom fighters. They're fighting for their land, and I'm fighting for my right to purple hair. What the
He is hilarious.
That sounds exactly like it, right, guys? Oh, yeah, that was our lefty losing it segment, guys. We'll be camping. Oh, that's right. I think you did tell me that. Well, bummer. All right, let's see. The obvious thing is he is an example of subversion to achieve their goal. Yes, moron on moron, and you got moronic. Exactly, Renee. America Peer is in the house from Scandinavia. Welcome, America Peer. It's early in the morning, I know there. Remember when they use subversion statements? That's their goal. They've got a lot of goals going on now that we have got to stop, guys. It's just not healthy for us. It's not going to end well. This country's not going to end well if we don't do something. Remember, get that 10-10-10, guys. Email 10, text 10, call 10, take 10 with you to the polls. Get them out. We cannot let up now. We are too close from getting our country back and saving our rights. So make sure we do that. Dennis wants to remind you, $5 a day put towards prepping. You can even do it at the dollar store. If you guys got a Dollar Tree, that's even better, guys. I've found a lot of stuff at a Dollar Tree. It's $1.25 now or something like that. But the dollar stores don't even exist around here anymore. But you can buy all different kind of stuff. And he's showing canned high-calorie foods, dry rice, dry beans, all that kind of stuff. Just buy them and throw them in a basement somewhere. If you got a basement or a cooler, and dig a hole in the ground and put them in a cooler, close the cooler, put them in the ground so they stay cool. That's what you need to do, guys. Oh, I forgot I could look up there. But anyways, we got migrants that are overwhelming school districts in key swing states and saddling taxpayers with a hefty price tag. And we should not be pushing. Our tax money, our school taxes should not be paying for these illegal criminals to be here. They shouldn't be here, period. They shouldn't be in our schools with our children. Period. I don't give a shit if they're kids or not. They are here illegally. They're a criminal. You don't like it? I really don't care. Mayorkas refuses to answer questions on Afghan excused on Election Day terror plot. This is what he's good for. He never answers questions for anything. And he does that every time there's a hearing, every time he has to answer a question in front of, what is that? Oh, I missed that one. I got to play this one too, but I'm going to play this one first. Did I delete that? I think I just did. So we're not going to play that. But yeah, he would not answer questions. And I mistakenly deleted that one. But yeah, he decides not to answer questions and says, I'm here to answer questions about the tornado and hurricanes and stuff. So he wouldn't answer how this guy got into our country. So don't you think that's kind of strange? He knows how it happened. They flew him in. They said they flew him in from Afghanistan because he helped our government. And they flew him in here and gave him the right of passage in our country. I always tell everybody it's on a scale this week compared to next week. Exactly right, John. But guys, I want you to listen to this. This professor, if you guys heard about it, you had to have heard about this, saying we need to be lined up and shot. I want him arrested for terroristic threats. Listen to him out of his mouth. Don't believe me. Listen to this.
Guys are smarter than girls. You got some serious problems. That's what frustrates me. There are going to be some males in our society that will refuse to vote for a potential female president because they don't think females are smart enough to be president. We could line all those guys up and shoot them. They clearly don't understand the way the world works.
Clearly, he doesn't understand how the world works. I'm not going to vote for an idiot like those guys did with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. It's not because she's a woman. If you had a qualified person that wasn't a total moronic fool up there, and I knew they could take care and fix the problems that they caused, I would vote for him in a heartbeat. If I knew Trump wasn't running, because we know Trump can fix this. I don't know if he can fix it all in 4 years because they have made a hell of a mess of this country. So this guy should be arrested for terroristic threats. My point, that's my opinion. I don't care if you like it or not, but I think he should. He worked for the CIA. And they suspend him. He's suspended for saying that, not fired, not losing his pension. He was suspended. That's bullshit. I was watching the President Trump's Nevada rally, but wanted to see what's up here with Charlie's gang. Oh, yeah, it's a happening, man. It's on right behind me. I don't know if that's a repeat or if he's still talking, but he's in Colorado, so there's hour and a half, 2 hour difference or something like that. I can't remember. But Mayorkas is a moron, so we're going to move on. And the professor, moving on. Now, guess what, guys? Inflation has rocketed back up again. 2.4% last month. Oh, yeah. But everything's just fine. There's no problems here, right? And we keep doing this, and it's going to happen more. It's going to keep going up. And this is stuff that we got to stop, guys. I'm showing you this stuff, and hopefully we get this out to share it with people, and they see everything that's been going on. And I mean, we can go back through every damn live stream since we started this back in January. I think I started live streaming and show you every damn thing that's been going wrong with this country. And it's every reason not to vote for these idiot Democrats. We got to get them out of power. State, local, federal level, we've got to rocket them out no matter what, guys. So make sure everybody that is voting, get them out, make sure they make it out. And we got to do what we can do, guys. He wouldn't last 10 seconds out on the streets if he was spotted off with shit. Oh, yeah, you got that right, Cecil. That is no doubt it. Hi, Mr. Fixer. I didn't see you in there. Pennsylvania public schools are now being overrun by immigrants, illegal or not. That can't speak English. Exactly, Dennis. And they're all given their own interpreters. So we're paying, our school taxes are going to this shit. Wrong. Inflation rises 2.4% in September, above expectations. They were expecting this. They were expecting a rise in inflation. Why? Because the Democrats are spending more money. They're printing more money. Our economy is going to shit. more than what it already was because of these Democrats. You cannot spend money. You cannot make money that you don't take in. And that's what they don't understand. Oh, my God. Okay, guys, what do we got? Okay, we still got time here. Now we're going to get into Don't Get Dead, Disaster Factor.
When a hurricane hits, stay safe by stocking up on essentials like water, non-perishable food, and first aid supplies. Secure your home by boarding up windows and reinforcing doors. Stay informed by listening to weather updates and following evacuation orders. Have a plan in place for communication and meeting spots. Remember, safety first. Stay indoors during the storm and avoid flooded areas. Stay strong, stay prepared, and stay safe during hurricanes.
Oops. Got to get my screen back on. And it is a calculated attack, one of many. You got that right. Try to stock up on the essentials as best as you can prior to the election. We got some good information, guys. That was our disaster factor tip of the day. Don't get dead. That's why we're doing this, to make sure you guys are ready. Please do your best to, I'm not saying prep. Just prepare yourself and be ready for something to happen. It's going to happen. It's not if, it's when. So please, to get yourself ready, have at least 3 months worth of food. And that iodide that Dennis was talking about is a very good idea, because we don't know what's going to happen because of Joe Biden threatening Russia. And I got that. So guess what? We're going to get into that too. But first, I'm going to show you some more racism and why we still have racism and it's bad in this country. Check this CNN Democrat talking about a white man. And it's only 46 seconds. Take a look.
This, as an
Aisha,
American,
let's talk about Kamala
makes
Harris.
me really concerned.
Let's talk about Kamala Harris.
As a black lesbian who Donald Trump doesn't believe has genes as good as his, is he going to attempt to exterminate me
why do you
when
believe
he gets
that, Aisha?
elected?
Why do you
Because
believe
he's
that?
damn near said it. That's why, David. That's why.
Because he's,
okay, and I'm not
has he
going to be
said that,
lectured by some white man who has no idea what he's talking about and is trying to rewrite history here.
Aisha,
I am
shame on you,
afraid,
Aisha.
as an American,
Aaron.
of a Donald Trump presidency, and his actual quotes
Shame
are
on you,
why.
Aisha.
Because I take him seriously, and I think that he believes what he says, and that is why he is a danger and a threat to America.
Now, you believe her fucking mouth? She's not going to be lectured by some white man. This is the problem we have in America right there. Dumb bitches like that. And not that Trump ever said anything. It's what she thinks. And that's what these people say. Kamala Harris says it all the time on her commercials, which are lies. And I'm so sick and tired of seeing them. They're sitting there, Trump's going to do this. Trump's going to do that. How the hell do they know what Trump's going to do? They in his brain, they sitting there telling him, we're going to do this and I'm going to do this. And you don't know that, but I'm going to do this. So they're telling lies to people. And, well, she's even telling people lies. I mean, we hear it every day. But she says, I'm going to lower your taxes. I'm going to make corporations pay their fair share. She's not going to do shit. She has to have approval for this stuff through Congress. And if they so happily steal this election and we win both House and Senate, she's not going to do shit. And if she tries to do an executive order, they can overturn that executive order too. So these are all lies. Politicians use this lie all the time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You're not going to do shit. You're going to ask to do it. You're going to ask for a vote to allow you to do this, but you can't tell somebody that you're going to do something because you can't just do it. None of the politicians can on their own. You've got to make laws. You've got to make bills. You've got to get it approved. You can't do shit. And that's what I'm so sick of these lies. This is what's wrong with politicians. Oh, man. All right. Let's get this stuff deleted. Where am I at? All right. 10 minutes. I want to get to the Russia stuff because that's pretty good because this is what we're talking about when you go. But the Florida sheriff talking about pedophiles not allowed in. Let me delete this. Says the sexual predators are not allowed in shelters. They must stay in jail. Keep them there. The some bitches need to be doing life, and they should never get out. Now we're going to get into, let me delete this. Russia announces they have evidence U.S. and U.K. were behind Nord Stream pipeline bombings. Well, first I'm going to let you listen to that. Take a look. It's only 15 seconds. Okay. And do you ever wonder why Russia would blame the United States and UK for the bombing? Well, because the idiot Joe Biden.
Russia has lost over 600,000.
Shut up. That wasn't the one you guys were supposed to see. I didn't even click that. But Joe Biden told them what they were going to do. Take a listen.
Diplomacy is the very best way forward for all sides. We both agree, including best for Russia, in our view. And we have made it very clear we're ready to continue talks in good faith with Russia. Germany has also been a leader in pushing de-escalation of tensions and encouraging dialogue through the Normandy format. If Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again. Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
Did you hear that for yourselves, guys? They have been planning on devaluing the dollar over the last 20 years. Oh, yes, William, they definitely have been. Y'all seen the new NASA report of things that being tracking for 900 days headed straight for the Earth? It's supposed to be past us, mess stuff up. I didn't see that either. Delusional ain't the word for it, Vic. But you see, he told them, and this was a few years ago, but he told them what he was going to do. He said there will be no more Nord Stream Pipeline 2. He told them they were going to destroy it. So why do you think that Russia's pissed? Wouldn't you be pissed if they sit there and told you, I'm going to destroy your vehicle, and all of a sudden it burns up? Wouldn't that piss you off? Well, that's exactly what he did. He instigated the Russia invading the Ukraine. And if I could find all the days that he was on the TV saying, well, Russia's going, it's imminent. They're getting ready to attack. They're moving into position. And what happens? They start moving into position. They weren't doing it beforehand. And then he'd get on there. Well, any day now, they're going to attack. Well, guess what? Here we go. Here we are. Oh, yeah, this is the shit that has been going on, unreal. And all the lies is still coming out. You know, you hear the Democrats talking about Russians are winning this war. We need to give more money to Ukraine because Russia's winning this war. Well, guess what? They have lost more casualties in this war, Russia alone, than any other conflicts combined since World War II. Take a listen.
Diplomacy is...
Russia has lost over 600,000 soldiers in total. If you want to read the full article, the link will be in the description. Thank you for watching.
Now, if you could understand that, guys, but you could read it, I mean, they have lost 600,000 troops. Oh, on top of all the tanks, and which I don't care, but these are unnecessary deaths that didn't need for what? For no reason, because Joe Biden is a pathetic loser, and this is what happens. And the last one is about P. Diddy, and his trial is set for May. He ain't going to make it till May. I'm sorry. There is too many high-profile people that he has shit on, has all kind of stuff on, and he's not going to make it. I can see Epstein in himself, but it's not, you know what I'm talking about. But why would you put it off so long for him to go to trial? Why wouldn't you get this done now? But they're going to wait till May. And he's going to stay in prison because his attorneys try to get him to bail him out, and the judge denied it. Thank God for that. He is definitely a flight risk and a danger to the public. along with all the politicians that have been engaged with P. Diddy, and Hillary Clinton is one of them. And there's so many more, guys. This is what we have to do, guys. We have to get stuff going. We have to win this election. All this stuff that I've showed you, how much the Harris campaign is in shambles. They are in chaos, beyond chaos. They are fighting for every ounce of what they got. They're running out. How do you run out of $1 billion? You know how much money has been spent on this election alone? We could have funded this whole country for years with all this money that has been spent, all the money that Trump had to waste on being persecuted by these liberal idiot Democrats and these corrupt ass judges and DAs and stuff. You know how much money, the money that they gave Ukraine, and we could all be millionaires right now with everything that they've given away. They could have given us all $1 million and we would have been sitting pretty. But no, we're going to take care of illegal criminals. We're going to fund wars all over the world instead of taking care of America first. This is what you guys got to remember when you get out to vote November 5th, guys. This is just unbelievable. So, all right, guys, we're going to take it up from here. We're going to leave it. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I think we had a great time in chat. All different kind of things going on in there. I was bouncing back and forth between. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Getter, for all you guys tuning in. I'm still hoping you guys will start getting in on chat. And thanks, Chad, for joining me on Facebook. And one of many was on both places. He was all over the place. And John, he was on all over the place too. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I am going to leave you with this. And that is a wrap for tonight's episode. We've navigated through the maze of misinformation and shown a light on the truth. We shined a light on the truth. Remember, the power of our democracy lies in an informed and engaged population. Don't let the noise drown out your voice. Stay vigilant, stay critical, and stay true to the principles that define our great nation. Thank you for joining me tonight, guys. Keep questioning, keep seeking the truth, and together we'll keep our democracy strong. Until Monday, guys, good night. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys back here Monday night, 9 p.m., actually 7 p.m. for Vic's show. The Rebel Chicks with a Cause. I need to get off of here, guys. So you guys have a great night, and I will see you back here Monday bright and early. See you guys.